You wake up and reach for the phone before your eyes even fully adjust. With every upward flick of your thumb, the tasks you promised to handle yesterday drift further away, replaced by the immediate hit of someone else's highlight reel. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow usually looks a lot like today. This cycle creates a heavy, paralyzing sensation, a feeling that you are stuck or lost. It's a convincing trick that makes your current circumstances feel like an immovable wall. Look closely at the friction of that routine. Every time a task feels difficult, you reach for a release valve. That confusion you feel isn't a lack of direction. It's the natural fog that forms when you repeatedly prioritize the path of least resistance. This is the mechanic of comfort. It is the tactical avoidance of pressure. It offers the temporary safety of knowing you won't have to face risk or the possibility of failure in the next 10 minutes. That immediate relief is why comfort is so addictive. It feels like a sanctuary, yet it quietly erodes the very life you claim you want to build. Feeling stuck is essentially a misdiagnosis. It is the inevitable byproduct of choosing short-term psychological safety over long-term progress. Most people carry a standard set of ambitions. They talk about building wealth, finding ultimate freedom, and reaching a better way of living. There is a massive deficit between our words and our actual effort. We say we want the mountain, but retreat when the incline gets steep. Comfort weaponizes time. Because no alarm rings when you waste a day, the danger remains invisible while consuming your potential. These empty days have a way of stacking. They turn into weeks, then months, and eventually years of zero movement. The end of this timeline is a quiet realization. You wake up years later with the same excuses, finding that while the world moved on, you stayed exactly where you were. Stagnation is the physical debt of choosing relief over friction. Growth only occurs when you are willing to stay in that friction long enough for things to actually change. Compare that to the people who consistently hit their targets, the ones who seem to win by default. It's tempting to credit their success to special talent, lucky timing, or a unique set of circumstances that we don't have access to. In reality, they just made one non-negotiable decision. They chose to be uncomfortable every single day. This doesn't look like a dramatic movie montage. It looks like staring at a screen and doing the boring, repetitive work when everyone else has already closed their laptops. Winners keep moving, even when motivation has faded. They show up because the work needs to be done, not because they feel like doing it. Success is measured by a single metric: your tolerance for doing exactly what you actively do not want to do. Think of pain and friction as the currency required to purchase the future you keep talking about. Without that payment, the goal remains out of reach. What you want has no bearing on what you will get. Your intentions have zero impact on how your life unfolds. Your trajectory is decided in the singular moment when a task becomes difficult, and you have to decide whether to stay or scroll. This is the binary choice. You can stay in the safety of your current routine and remain exactly who you are today, or you can step into the discomfort and become the person you keep thinking about. It's time to stop saying you are stuck. You were never stuck. You were just choosing what was easy. You choose between comfort and growth every single day. Until that choice changes, nothing in your life will.